1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. La la la
la. You bring up the chair and hit. Yeah.
It's fucked up to me.
Okay, sorry. Are
Not
we
making
good?
fun of
Yeah.
our
Oh,
previous
also,
fucking
her-
culture. You
No
racist
one else
piece
is
of
major
shit.
plus. Herb can't fucking bang the table anymore.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
I didn't bang the table.
Well, you
man.
keep fucking kicking it and knocking the
I
fucking
don't
action
kick because
figures
Michael
over.
moves
Hey,
and he
what is
pushes
going on,
me.
everybody? It's your boy Mike here.
Is
I'm
that your
sorry.
introduction?
What?
Facebook leaked all that information.
Facebook leaked what?
Hey
We're
guys,
live.
this is episode 2 of the...
content
No, this is our
project?
first one because we're not posting.
Oh yeah, there's a thing
Even the
happening.
first one?
Oh, are we posting?
Yeah, of
No,
course we're posting
no, not the
first
one with me and George.
This
We
is a test,
recorded
right?
another
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
This-
this is episode 2.
Episode
no,
2.
we're actually recording, right?
Yeah,
But this is a test, right?
No, it's,
No, this is the real thing.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
real.
that's embarrassing. It's episode 2 of the Content Project podcast. I'm Michael.
Hey guys, I'm Herb.
Hey guys, I'm Herb.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sam.
Oh, I'm George.
Wait a minute. I'm Marcel.
Nice.
Is that how you introduce yourself?
No, that's not how I introduce myself. I introduce myself as Herb, not as Marcel, nor as. Never mind. Anyways, let's proceed.
All right.
Let's proceed.
Where are we proceeding?
We have a
no
camera
fucking
now,
topics.
so we have to like. Are we gonna like focus on the camera?
We have no
I
topic.
don't
look at
want
the
to.
camera.
I want to forget about the camera.
I'll look at the camera when I have a point to make.
yeah. I actually, whenever I'm making a point,
This
I
is
want
the
you,
moment where he realized he fucked up.
I want you to like run over to the camera and like zoom it right in my face, and I'll just be like, motherfucker.
Yo, he hits something like, yo, that shit was so fun, right?
No.
What?
Because Marcel made that joke, right? And he hit Sam like you know when like you make a really funny joke like, yo, that shit was
No,
so
but
funny.
everyone laughed at it. We did not. We
I
just called them out though. It was
I
weird.
saw it.
I did not hit him.
Because I saw it. No, I saw it. I saw the shit.
Yo, you have to check that in post.
I don't.
Oh,
check,
yeah.
that, check that in post to actually see if I hit him or not.
And if he didn't, can the editor edit this in? Edit him hitting it in.
Yeah.
Hitting it in.
You guys ever see that Bo Burnham comedy sketch on Netflix where he's
Bo Burnham's that young guy, right?
yeah he incorporates other music into his comedy and
Okay.
he's like he one of my favorite jokes that he makes is like I'm gonna tell you guys a joke about editors and then it's cut into his next joke. It's actually really funny.
I think I've seen that one.
That's kind of entertaining.
Do you get it though?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Editors.
What's
I
that?
said that one got heard.
That one got
Yeah.
it.
Right?
Nah, but actually, I want to tell you guys another news.
Cringe at Herm's joke there.
It's not even a joke.
What's another news?
And other news, you know how kids are doing that whole Tide Pod shit, where they eat it or they snort it.
I think they actually bloodshot it.
They eat it? No, I don't think they put it in their butt because that's graphic and people wouldn't watch.
I've seen people taking dabs of Tide Pods.
I
seen
seen that
this.
shit too.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. That's so crazy.
Like what do you
Fuck.
mean? Like
So like you
they
like
smoke it?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You put that shit
Like
on
a
the tip.
dab rig and they crack it open and like.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
It's fuck.
But nah, I was
That's
actually
crazy.
that shit got to the next level.
Those kids these days.
No,
Kids these
speaking
days.
of kids these days, that shit got to a new level. Now it's a thing where like you take a condom and you either put it in your mouth and you make it come
He
out.
got his own experience.
That
No,
came
no,
out
I
a
hear-
while
no,
back.
I hear a lot
This
of
is the
people
thing
do
a while
this.
back. though.
Yo, oh, this is a while back?
At least it was a very small thing, but I remember this being a thing.
Oh, I heard
It was a
about
very
this
small
recently.
con, and that's why.
No, I heard about this recently. Where like in other news, Tide Pods are a thing of the past. Now kids are putting condoms through their
This is
mouths
all
and nose.
scenario in Herb's room. He's talking to himself.
No,
You gotta
no.
think that like the U.S. sex education's got to be looking like, oh, we should really tell them how to really use condoms. We really fucked up, guys.
But that's not Jesus' way.
exactly right.
Absence is the only way.
Nah, I disagree.
Wait, what? Kate, what's your thing though? What were you saying?
Yeah.
It's
About
literally
the
about that.
No,
It's just-
Wait, what
all
is it?
you
They
said
put
was
a condom
Okay,
in
okay,
their
okay. The kids take the condoms and then I don't know the order. I don't remember. They either put it.
He remembers the order.
There's a process.
They either put it in their mouth and make it come out the nose, or they put it in the nose and make it come out the mouth. And it's so
Oh
crazy
yeah,
because
people
like,
do it with chains.
yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's not that
fucked
bad.
up.
They connect the chain and you can go like this.
That should be our next video.
What was the thing Herb remembered from a porno from 6 years
The
ago?
quote.
The quote.
Oh yeah,
And
if
he
they're
doesn't
cute, I
remember
got my
how
headphones
the thing-
out. If they're not cute, I got my headphones in. Yeah,
That's a quote from a really old porno,
Hey,
and I was saying it'd be funny
In
if he
post,
said
you
that
should
in
add
public.
it in the add it in the clip of the video.
Of
If
the
he
porn?
said it in
Yeah.
public and
Good luck
someone
finding it.
recognized it.
Good
though.
luck finding it.
it's 6-7 years ago, bro.
Okay.
That's an old
It's not
video.
like it's been deleted.
Yeah, but I don't know the name of the video or the chick anymore.
I
It's
was
been
gonna
too
say you
long.
My
remember
ass,
the
he does,
condom
yeah.
thing probably if he
Yeah.
is
I don't know, man. All I'm saying
earphones
is,
in.
I moved quick, man. I was young back then. My porn experience was not quite like it is
I
now.
feel like a lot
Wait,
of
how old were you? 6 years ago.
Fuck you, man. Fuck
So you were under 18.
I was definitely under 18.
Did you click that you agreed to being 18 years old?
Of course I did. Click that shit so quick, man. I didn't
Criminal.
criminal. Fuck the
We're
law.
gonna get swatted.
Fuck the law. I need that fucking nut.
So funny. I was actually talking about. This is kind of funny. Okay, it's weird because I'm taking it out of context. But I was talking about nutting yesterday, and like, no, just a bunch
Nut-
of guys. We're talking about
You were
like.
talking about nutting with a bunch of guys.
No, not
So
like.
what time do you guys want to get to?
Nah, we were.
There's only 3 of us. It's a jerk triangle,
I
right?
hope it's like a recurring thing that Herb's like just like a weird like oh he's weird.
Herb
He's
is
kind of a
weird.
piece of shit to women.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not. Okay.
All
Yeah, I
these
hope
facts
that he
are
just
true.
keeps getting like total. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say misrepresented, but I think it might be just fairly represented.
No, I think it's misrepresented.
No.
Oh fuck!
Herb can't speak either. It's a very serious issue.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, we're talking about nutting. That's basically it.
That's literally the end of
This
it.
is the weirdest.
It's like talking about like how shit happens, like the fuck.
Shit
Oh,
happens.
Anatomy
actually,
class kind
it's
of
very
shit.
graphic. Actually,
Yeah.
I can't go into
You,
detail.
you guys ever in the church and you're just like, ah.
Damn it.
What?
You grabbed too
What
hard.
what you mean? So you busted out and you're like, ah! It's just like just something.
Am I just,
Why do you move your hands like that?
That's not so fucked up, man. In the church.
wait, who was it earlier who was moving their hands? Like, it was, her, when he was like, oh, no, it was you.
It was
Yeah, I
my-
know.
It was
I'm
you who
saying
was like,
something.
oh guys, it was so loud. It was so loud.
I
Those
use my
speakers,
hands a lot
those
when I
speakers
talk.
are so loud.
I use my hands a lot when I talk.
You do. I mean, it's. I think that's.
It's the sign of
That's a
a
good thing.
good speaker. They said.
I think
Your
we
mom
should- Who? What about
said
my mom?
this
Wow.
to you?
Yeah.
Did you feel better about yourself?
And because he had trouble as a kid, he used to stutter all the time.
You stutter.
You guys know Ed Sheeran? You
I
supposed to
actually
stutter?
thought
I
that
do.
was weird.
Yeah.
I know.
I believe
You
it.
guys
I'm
know.
good.
You guys know about this Ed Sheeran thing?
I believe
What?
it.
What
How,
did
like
he do?
Ed Sheeran used to have a really bad stutter and everybody made fun of him.
Hey, ginger kid. Is he
Yeah,
ginger?
I mean, it was like you're not the best looking dude.
Yeah, and he actually has no soul. So,
so also like Ginger and like he had a stutter. It was a rough childhood, and then his dad bought him an Eminem record, and he started rapping Eminem to get over his stutter, and then
Yeah.
he became a musician. Yeah.
hey, Eminem.
Congratulations to.
Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Eminem.
Oh, why were we shouting out Eminem?
I don't want to
Oh, yeah, it's a thing.
We're
Herb
shouting
probably
out. We should ask all the fans to message Ed Sheeran, ask him to come on the podcast next week.
Yeah, all the fans. Us.
This video will have 5 views.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Eminem. Shout out Eminem for giving us Ed Sheeran. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just doing my shout outs, man. If you guys don't want to.
Yeah, shout out to my mom and my dog.
That should look like a Nazi sign. Like the way you went up there.
Jesus.
What? No, I just thought that's what it looked like. Anyways, apparently this is inappropriate. Why are you guys steering clear of this?
How
Like,
many-
it's like,
how many-
like
how many-
it's a hot topic. Like
Speaking of Nazis, if killing Hitler, preventing 9/11, and earning money via lottery, betting, stock market, whatever, were out of the question, what would you use a time machine for?
Hold on. Did you have that up?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that's
I'm
been there.
I'm waiting for a segue. I know Nazis are coming up.
Yeah, I know hers.
I
And
was
then-
so expecting Nazis.
We have.
I was waiting for the Nazis.
it wasn't even me.
Okay,
No, it
okay.
wasn't.
So explain your question.
Okay. So you can't do the obvious, like killing Hitler, preventing 9/11. You can't get money via the stock market, lottery, like none of that shit, right?
Can you get money?
You can
oh,
time
yeah, it
travel
says
back.
Okay.
You can time travel back in time. What are you using the time machine for? Right? So I think
I would
Good
probably.
question.
I would probably like you like break laws that are fun to break.
What the
And then
fuck?
you
Like
would
before,
like
they
like no like you do something. So like say you had to. I don't know. Say like you were fucking mad at someone or something one day, or like in Herb's case, when you're talking
I
about beating
don't
the
like
shit
where
out
this
of
is going.
toddlers. When you're talking, remember that? That was bad.
Beating
Wait,
But you were
shit
talking
out
about beating the shit out of toddlers.
What?
He
What?
could do
What?
that, and then
What?
he could just go back in time.
Give
and
me
then-
context. What?
No, the other day when you were talking about that.
When?
Why
You
were you
said
guys
it'd be
talking
fun to beat the shit out of toddlers.
What?
Oh my god.
What? What did I say?
I had
would
the
you
same, I
say
had the
that?
same reaction.
No,
as
but
you.
what was the sentence? What was I talking about?
Wouldn't it be nice to beat the shit out of toddlers? And
What?
I said, holy shit.
Maybe
Nah.
it was a guy named Todd.
Maybe it was Todd.
Lurgiston.
I actually legit don't remember.
What the fuck?
Okay, but for real, yeah. Sorry, back to the topic. So Michael
You
said
could break laws.
he'd
I
break
like
laws. He'd
Breaking
break-
laws is a good idea.
That's
Not
what-
kicking toddlers.
That's some weak shit though. Breaking laws though, you go back to break laws. You have a time machine.
Yeah, why would you go back to
No,
break
you-
laws? You
you
can break
a
laws.
lot and go back to
Yeah,
fix it.
undo. It's like an undo
Oh,
button. It's
but
like this
so
is
you
undo.
so you kill
That's
yourself.
like that's like Groundhog Day.
But that's so stupid
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
so awesome.
But that's
Groundhog Day would be awesome, man.
Tom Hanks didn't like it.
It wasn't
Sounds
Tom
good.
Hanks. You said this last time. It's Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Fucking every time you said it, it's Tom Hanks.
This
Yeah.
guy.
Shout out to Bill Murray.
Not all white people.
Nice, Bill Murray. Shout out Bill Murray.
Not. Anyways.
What's your guys' favorite Bill Murray movie?
No.
Groundhog
Groundhog
Day.
Day.
I've never seen Groundhog.
What the
I've
fuck?
never
It's on the
seen
Plex.
it. Is it on Plex?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I've never
Tom
seen it
Hanks.
either.
It's pretty
You
good.
guys,
Tom
you guys know what
Hanks.
movie I saw a Bill Murray movie the other day? Zombieland.
See, people
Yes,
have been
it
telling me to
is.
watch Zombie
Oh my god, it's so good.
I saw part of it. It has the
Yeah.
guy off. What's his
Woody
name?
Harrelson's in it.
Off
Yeah, Woody
Groundhog
Harrelson.
Day.
Ambulance, it's not really good. It's
I hate you. Anyway, time machine. You use it to break laws, Herb.
First of all, I'd like to say Michael's idea is whack.
Why?
Like you're basically undoing what you did.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, but you
get
don't
to
do
ex- you get the
anything to make
experience of
progress.
Ah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Or
I go,
you could use it to like advance yourself.
I go back and I can't win the lottery, right?
No.
So I'll get something precious, steal something, stash it. Go.
What if you're like you like ask your girl, you're like, oh, you want this, and you're like, they shut you down or whatever. It's like undo.
No. Oh,
And you
okay.
could like try a different approach to the thing,
Okay,
or
you're
for like a
saying-
job
you're saying
interview.
You could woo over like Rihanna by doing that. Or something.
You could theoretically do anything.
You can find Rihanna as a
Beyonce's
6-year-old.
heart.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. Her,
Because that's kind of like cheating the stock market,
yeah,
right?
Bro,
No,
Not that I want to say that people are commodities, but in
They
that
are.
sense they are, right?
Holy shit, Herb and Marcel don't like women.
I'm not beating up toddlers, okay?
Okay, hold up. That was Todd.
I
But
think
I have a question. Just clarification question. Can we use it more than once or?
Absolutely.
Oh fuck.
It's the undo button. You're
Okay,
like, oh,
that's
that job
undo
interview didn't
button.
go well. Undo.
Undo
Or
is kind
they
of
didn't like
cool
what I
now.
said there. Undo.
I thought it was a one-time thing. I think
No,
it should
no,
be a
no.
one-time thing to make it more precious. Cause I think it's just like
No.
a thing
No.
you do.
See,
Marcel, just say what you.
I
want.
go, I go somewhere in time where I can meet like. This isn't. I don't know if this breaks the rules because it's not working the stock markets as much as like I would learn how companies would work
that's fine.
Yeah.
and then like start it up myself and you get really rich that way.
You advance
But
yourself.
people would also think you're like a god because they're like you're so smart.
Limitless.
Yeah.
You could start
Oh,
Snapchat
yeah, you
before
could get in on
Snapchat.
like the things that
You could
Yeah.
be very
Facebook.
smart
successful.
people.
Also, you know what?
Very
If I was
successful.
single,
Yeah.
I would like go to clubs,
Yeah.
and I would sit down with girls and be all like have a conversation with them and get to know them, and then go back in time,
Better
talk to
time.
them, talk to them.
You're basically just doing Groundhog Day again.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never
All this shit is
seen
Groundhog
Groundhog
Day.
You guys have
You
a lot-
fucked up
It,
then,
sound-
haven't you?
it sounds great.
You guys have a
Yeah, you
lack
get
of-
better and better at a thing each time
And you
you do it.
literally you bring up all of their favorite things without asking.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you like this? Your dad's name is Jim.
Yeah, and they're like, "How do you know that?" And you're like, "I'm a mentalist, motherfucker."
I'm what's her name? I'm Long Island Medium. Jimmy. I don't know what it is.
Can I go in the future?
Yes. That
Oh,
was
you
my
go in the
thing.
future too.
Yeah.
Ah,
my,
So
my
you can
plan
take
was-
all the money you have, and inflation will mean that you have no fucking money when you get there.
Yeah, I'll just go into the farthest future where there's just peace and I'll just chill.
Well, that honestly, like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what I would do is go in the future and just like check out like when's kind of the best timeline. It's kind of like figure out where I want to be, right? Where's the timeline where like things are pretty well optimal, and then shit hit the fan, and then I find out
See,
that right
but-
now is where shit hit the fan.
See-
The optimal timeline is 2007. We fucked up. It's all
See,
over.
I think that I think that just because of the way that people like develop and the like what we're used to and what like how we're used to talking and like how we're used to interacting with each other is that the time that you live in and the time that you grew up in is the best time for you.
Oh,
to live,
absolutely.
I think
right?
so, too,
So like
yeah.
if in 500 years we went to the future, they'd be all like, "Oh my god, I can't believe my dad didn't have a fucking hoverboard,"
Yeah,
right?
no, I mean in terms of like technology.
and like, but it's a real hoverboard in this.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everyone has that accent.
I'm talking like
hoverboards in Boston.
what I mean is like when technology is like in its best kind of scenario, more or less.
Yeah, that's dope.
And then like steal some
You mean
shit.
actually? You know what'd be fucked up if you went like 600 years in the future and we were just starting another Matrix.
That's fucked up. I just
Marcel looked in the camera.
I just seen this movie.
Just like
I just seen these movies, man. That's so crazy. It's actually so crazy.
you watched all of them.
Oh yeah, just recently, like all three of them.
Yeah.
I actually had dreams about them too. It's wild. But,
Or did they have dreams about you?
I don't think that's the way it works, man.
You're right.
But
Herb didn't understand the movies.
Don't
at all.
fucking kick
yeah,
it.
I noticed that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Sam didn't answer.
What is this?
You gotta answer the question.
I was paying attention. I didn't come up with that.
You didn't come up with
The
an answer at all?
say
No,
the
I
undo
was
thing.
with the undo thing with Rihanna.
Like
Yeah,
even
I-
say like
I-
golfing.
you wanna kill
say
Rihanna?
golfing,
No,
you
I was
gotta
saying
undo
you
that
could woo
shot.
over Rihanna if you had the undo
Why?
button.
Why Rihanna though?
Well, he's just saying
Because
famous
it's
person.
fucking Rihanna. Why not
It's
Rihanna?
beautiful.
Yeah,
why not
It'd be hard
Rihanna?
To woo over.
Rihanna's a,
Rihanna every day, Monday to Friday.
Nah, man, Yance.
I get,
Oh,
yeah, I get it.
Beyonce
For the
too,
weekend,
obviously.
you have
For the
fun on the
weekend.
weekend. Monday to Friday.
honestly, I would rather
Saturdays-
woo over Jay
Oh,
Z.
because they're-
that guy's like, I feel like it'd be so. He's probably in like my top 20 people
Is
that
it
like
because
I
they're
would want to
just
sit
objects?
down and like have a conversation with.
Jay-Z.
Nah, Marcel before.
Herb says, "I'll have one
Yeah.
woman one day. I have a weekday woman and I have a weekend woman."
Nah, I'm saying.
Herb is horrible to women.
Oh, that's not what I
Herb is
said.
horrible to women.
I'm being misquoted, but all I'm saying is they be aware, and with the amount of chances you can go through this shit, maybe eventually you get the right thing to say, which was what Michael was saying, like scientifically the percentage wise, the possibility is possibly
Oh
there.
yeah, no, like a million monkeys writing
Is
shit.
Is the
A million
possibility
monkeys on
possible?
typewriters will
Yo,
eventually write
possibility-
Shakespeare.
Sorry, what?
A million monkeys on typewriters will eventually write Shakespeare, right?
Exactly.
Like you can eventually just fucking get to that
Just
point.
saying.
The stiff wheel gets the grease.
I don't know. I don't fucking know what that means.
A poor craftsman blames his tool, sir. So
What the fuck? You
I
talking about my
hate-
dick?
Everything about this.
you're blaming your. Dick.
So, okay, you already said yours, George?
Yeah, okay, we were talking about the Matrix, and I want to.
Yeah.
I want to bring.
Are
this
you
back
gonna
up.
bring up Elon Musk, or no?
What?
We
Why?
can.
Okay, because that's why I thought you were gonna go with
Yo,
this.
I
Well-
thought actually, I think just real quick while we talking about him,
He's a meme lord.
I think he's a good-looking guy. But like, for real though, like, I actually think like he's actually an interesting, like he seems like an interesting individual.
Elon's dude.
Oh, you think that's good? You should tell him. He'll make him feel really good if you tell him.
I love how
I think
he
he
went from
actually
like
needs that.
yeah, he went from like, well, you guys, this is what I have to say about Elon Musk, okay? Good looking guy, seems interesting.
He seems
Yo,
really
because
interesting.
I personally heard a lot of people shit on him.
Why?
I don't know. I just heard people shit on him.
There's like some like
I think
astrophysicists that shit on what he does.
just because they
Oh,
don't
I've heard-
agree.
I've heard
with
of
it.
They're
like- they're like,
I didn't think of that on that.
I've heard people shit.
Neil deGrasse
No.
Tyson and the moon's
He's a
not
well-respected
there.
person, though.
Pluto's not real.
I think people shit on people who like suck his dick too much.
Yeah.
Like like kind of Reddit's like, oh, Elon Musk is like a god.
He's a god?
And people are like, he's not that.
God, king.
Why
Why
would
would
they
they
that's
shit on?
more
Why would
right.
they shit on Elon Musk's wife though?
Is she nice?
Sexual pleasure.
Pardon?
Nothing. I don't know why do they do that? Do they do that?
No, but you said people suck his dick.
Oh, I see.
Did you hear about Elon Musk's dad? What he did?
He gave birth to Elon Musk, and that's all I have at this point.
He did
Dad.
himself.
Also gave birth to.
Fell in dusk.
Fucking
That's
worse.
not funny.
He had a baby
That
with,
was
his,
really
with he had a baby with his stepdaughter recently.
Oh,
Elon Musk's dad, and he raised the stepdaughter as well from I think 2 years old.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Okay, explain. Like,
He just
This
did.
is recent news, like a week ago or
so
something.
so
Like-
his stepdaughter, as in, Like,
Elon
Musk's
step-
dad's
sister.
stepdaughter from a previous marriage, where it was a long marriage, and his dad obviously didn't have a kid. It's a stepdaughter, but he raised the child from like 2 years old till adult.
there's a
And
there's
then
a
they
special
They're not
There-
related.
And Elon Musk.
there's a
was-
special porn category for that guy.
Elon Musk was really angry himself.
He's like,
He spoke out about it.
Dad!
Daddy.
Apparently, he said his dad's committed every crime you can think of.
Jeez.
So
Wow.
Jeez, drugs.
That's the first one you think of.
Well, yeah.
Wow. I can't believe he's done drugs.
Nah, but like,
What a pedo.
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
What a demon. What a devil.
That's what I meant.
Demon and devil. Same
But
thing.
but sorry, we don't have to talk about Elon Musk. What did you want to talk about, George?
Well, I
You
was
wanna
going to
talk about
say,
the Matrix.
yeah, because, like, so Herb had brought up, like, Matrix and shit like that, and I was like, just last night, I watched The Truman Show, and it was like, you know what? The
Truman
Truman
Show's
Show,
fucking awesome.
it's basically analog The Matrix. Right?
Analog?
Like, so
Like-
instead of, like, plugging directly into the brain, they basically just made this whole universe for Truman.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's what the fuck? Plato's algorithm of
closet.
the cave, right? So the idea is like they have. You ever heard
That's so
this
funny,
idea,
yeah.
this thought experiment?
About the cat in the box?
No,
If
but
he's
about
dead or
Plato.
not?
No, about Plato's. What the fuck? I can't remember what exactly it is, but philosopher Plato.
Philosopher's
made
the
this
Stone
thing
cat
of
in
the
the
cave.
box.
No. Okay, so you have.
Schrodinger's
Schrodinger's cat.
You guys are all awful.
Oh, do you mean the Pythagorean theorem?
Nah, you know what? Fuck. I'm not even talking anymore.
No.
Yeah, they all are worth it. It's fine.
No, actually, fuck you guys. I want to hear your idea, George.
No,
Speak to me.
I'm sorry, okay, I actually want to hear
idea,
your
but that was
idea.
really
Show
funny.
and Plato's.
Sorry, proceeding. Proceed.
Okay, so Plato had this thing, right? The idea is you have four people that are, like, they're born in this cave, and all you ever show them is shadows from a fire. That's all they see their entire lives. It's just people walking by, doing their own thing, living their lives, and all these four prisoners see is just shadows. Their
Jeez.
entire lives. All
Yeah.
they see. So when they, when they're 20 years old or whatever.
Question, real quick. Are the shadows on the ground, or are they like?
No. So, like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was caught. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I told you, middle-aged woman. Middle-aged woman. Middle-aged woman. Yo, yeah.
What is that?
That's a middle-aged woman.
what the fuck?
Right?
Middle-aged woman
that was
smokes
so
6
funny.
packs a day.
That was so funny.
No, that's not
Anyways,
even 6
I'm
packs. She smokes
sorry.
no packs. I'm so sorry.
Oh my
Okay, so
god.
all they see is shadows. They live in the cave, and all they see is shadows. Their whole
All they
life.
see is shadows their whole
These
life.
shadows live in the cave, and they all they see is
And
shadows.
so the idea is that when they finally leave the cave, they'll see the regular world and they won't like it. They prefer the shadows after that,
Interesting.
right? So they kind of touched on this in the Truman Show, where it's like if what's his name, Christoph, whatever the fuck, he kind of tells Truman like, hey,
Are you
know-
looking for Christopher?
no, like
No, I say Christopher.
the name.
Did he stutter?
Yeah, just ignore her.
So he kind of tells Truman like, hey, if you leave, you might not like the real world, right? Because like my world's like perfect, right? Like,
Oh, that's
it's
so
manufactured.
cool.
It's the right way. So when you leave, you're not gonna like the world.
Yo, I like how George tied this shit together so well. Like when he was talking about this whole shadow thing, I'm like, yo, what is he talking about? He's talking about Matrix 1 second, shadows and caves the next, but that tied together very
you
well.
Yeah,
watched the
so it's
Truman
like,
Show?
Nah.
oh, you gotta watch it. It's actually
It's
very
really good.
So
It's-
basically, it's the same
Jim
idea
Carrey's
as the
an
Matrix,
icon.
right? Like
I
when
hate
you
Jim
when you
Carrey.
leave the Matrix, you basically hate it because like real life sucks dick now because the robots are taking over and shit like that.
Yeah.
Same kind of idea, right? Like,
I think I'd be like that. I live my life in the dream. It's kind of like if you live in a dream, and then you fuck you guys, and if you goes back, and then you go back to the real world, and you got that dick out of your mouth. You have it. We good. We
Okay,
good.
in the Truman Show, he like lives in like a dome kind of thing, and
Yeah.
there's actors like paid around him, and there's hidden cameras everywhere.
And
And he's basically it's a show around his life.
Yeah, it's literally called
But
the
he
Truman Show,
doesn't know
and
he's
it's
in
a
it.
24/7 show that's on. That like
How does he not know? Like he never googles himself and like sees that.
He-
shit?
No, he doesn't know.
it's all censored, right? Like it's propaganda.
yeah,
yeah.
Like,
Like,
they
he's
control.
in
They
it,
He
control
lives
everything.
in North
the
Korea.
sun,
basically.
the weather,
This is North Korea.
everything.
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
I'm just playing.
Okay.
But like how does this work? Like I don't understand how you can live your whole life without noticing you're being observed. And
Well,
like,
It's all
starts
he
to
knows.
figure it
Herb.
out.
This
He's-
is all he knows.
Yeah.
The
That's like
only
he's
thing he
born-
knows
He was born in there.
is this world.
Yeah.
Like Herb,
He
imagine
thinks yeah.
your
Okay,
life.
This is a
imagine
cartoon,
your,
right?
No.
A
Her-
cartoon.
Imagine your life. You didn't know you were being filmed the whole time, and we were all paid actors to make it all seem normal.
And there's hidden cameras. Like there's a
Might
camera
be.
there. There's a
Nah,
camera
that's
there.
some
There's a
bullshit.
camera
That's
there.
fucked up. There's no way.
No, that's very possible.
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. Oh,
It's
okay,
a movie,
okay.
but
oh,
it's
okay.
very,
It's not a-
very
okay,
possible.
Okay,
I feel like something like this could happen, especially with today's technology. It could happen.
Okay.
There's actually a
I-
documented case that they call it Trumanism or something like that, where
Yeah.
people like regular real life people actually think that they're inside of a
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah, I kind of have that sometimes.
Sometimes too.
But like sometimes, do you guys ever
It's
like?
more so like someone's fucking with me right now.
Yeah, well, for sometimes if I'm having just a shit day and like I like and something like just over the top happens that just like really ruins the day, like even worse.
yeah.
For me, it's like I like almost look at the fourth wall, you know, and I'm like,
Like,
am I right, guys?
Record
You
scratch.
know, this,
You kind of like jim the
Wow.
camera and it's
this
kind of
guy's,
like
this
Yeah.
guy's crazy.
Speaking of Jim Carrey, any of you guys interested in checking out that
Fuck him.
documentary on Netflix?
Yes.
That actually looks
On,
super cool. On
where he-
Andy,
The guy that was kind of his like
Wait,
role
man.
model.
yeah, his
Yeah.
idol.
Yeah. He's
And
like supposed to be like
Kaufman?
kind of a
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in grade 5, I picked Jesus to be my idol in religion class.
nice.
hallelujah.
I
Shout
think-
out to Jesus.
shout out to Jesus real quick. Yeah, shout out to Jesus. Yo, he rose again a few days ago. Yeah, Easter.
He's not the only one.
Hey, last night.
Penis.
But no, real quick though.
Vagina.
I understand why people like Jim Carrey, but I personally think like his humor is like
watch it.
It's
Watch some
ridiculous.
of his
Crazy.
stand up.
I've seen his stand-up. I've seen his old shit and his new shit.
Oh,
I don't fuck with Jim
He's a
Carrey.
gym master.
Even in his movies, the Penguin movie. What the fuck? It was a movie.
Oh,
Happy
Happy
Feet.
Foot. Happy Feet.
Happy foot.
Anyways.
Single happy foot.
All I know is I've seen a few movies and I don't really fuck with him. Like the only movie I like,
One foot.
the only movie I really liked him in was Anchorman, and he had like a minor role.
At the
Oh,
end of
yeah.
Anchorman 2?
He had a minor role.
Isn't he one of the other
Canadians.
Yeah,
CBC.
he's the
Yeah, he's the
Canadian.
Canadian.
That's in the end of Anchorman 2.
Yeah,
He's good in other movies.
Yeah.
Like what?
That's like he's in Anchorman 2.
The
for, like,
mask.
fun.
The mask is so good.
Yeah.
Okay, Mask.
The Mask
okay, Mask
is
is the only one I'll
classic.
give him. I think because he
You just
matches.
said you gave him
No,
Anchorman.
He's the only one who could
Okay,
have done
okay,
that.
I didn't think of I didn't think of the Mask, but like he's the only one who could have done that, and also like that was the character. Like the way Jim Carrey is actually the
He
way
has
the character
his,
kind
he
of
has
is.
his own character, but I feel like he still is like very like flexible in a lot of his.
Yeah.
So you don't think he's typecast?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's
I
overly.
think he is.
I don't
He's,
thi-
he's
typecast
typecast
early on,
but
but,
like
like,
he's also like
he has range.
Well,
I've,
Dumb
I've
and
never
Dumber.
seen
He's
this
not
movie.
Dumb
typecasted
and
like
Dumber.
Will
That's
Ferrell's
typecast right there.
typecast.
I've never
No, but
seen.
what about Dumb and
so,
Dumber? Do you like
speaking
Dumb and
of Will Ferrell, actually,
I-
like I've never seen
I
Eternal
haven't seen
Sunshine of
that,
the
too.
Spotless Mind, but I think that's like a movie where he's actually serious. I haven't actually seen it. But
in
Yeah,
it?
I
he
seen
seems
it
very
a long
seamless.
time ago.
Will Ferrell, typecast in almost every movie.
Yes.
Watched with my girlfriend the other day, Stranger Than Fiction. He's not the same character in that movie. He's really good in
No.
that movie too.
Really, yeah, but yeah, I've seen the movies.
Yeah,
Really.
it's a really good movie. You guys ever seen
I
that?
feel like I've
Nope.
seen Stranger Than Fiction.
Do you guys know how? Sam, explain the plot.
It's like more or less, it's like somebody's narrating a story. Somebody's writing a story, and they're writing his life, basically.
Oh wait, is that the
Yeah.
one with the watch and like
Yeah.
the watch?
Yeah, and he's
It's
like
a
he
serious-
starts to hear it.
The
Oh yeah, I've seen that
Trumanism.
one. I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one. That shit was
Mild
good.
Trumanism disorder.
Mild Trumanism.
That shit was
What
good
we had.
actually.
Interesting.
But
It's a really
finds
good
the
movie.
writer, right?
My girlfriend almost cried. I could see it coming, but she didn't.
seriously, from that, like no, but like I'm talking for real, like for real, like was she close?
Was she close?
This is all this
She
kid has on
close
his
to
mind.
Okay, okay.
She close.
I know. I was making
You
kind
like
of
you like Ace Ventura, don't you?
fuck that shit.
That's a good fucking movie.
It's it's not like nah. I
Or
wouldn't
like-
watch that shit on my own ever.
See, I've never
That's a
watched
funny
Ace Ventura
movie.
either.
No, it's
Sometimes it
that's
plays
a
on
good movie.
Netflix at work, just like in like the,
Well,
coffee room.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
the
that's
drugs.
not the right way to,
What?
to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk about my employer.
Me, myself, and Irene's good.
On, I can't see what the.
Okay, that's fine.
Seven,
We're gonna have to edit that out.
But either way,
No
though,
one's gonna watch this anyway.
I
guess I'll just fucking quit.
I don't think it's like that.
Yeah.
though. I think it's fine. We didn't say anything.
Second one.
No,
When I worked over there in the lunchroom, they used to have no, I know. And they used to have Minority Report playing on like back to back, and like I've never actually sat down and watched the movie, but I know like everything about the movie.
Yeah, sometimes they play like there's like nudity in that lunchroom sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and it's so
And
funny.
also
When,
sometimes they're naked on the
Nice, a
TV too.
lot.
yeah, oh, that's
Oh, I get it.
Girls are.
You guys get it?
Wait, what?
Michael made a hilarious joke.
What do you say?
Nothing. It's too much.
Me and Sam are learning about Jim Carrey.
Yeah, you guys are talking
What's
your own
your-
conversation, but
where
there's
is
two
this
two conversations
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
two
think we
conversations.
should
We're
divide
having-
into two
we're
different
having
podcasts.
Two
Yeah.
conversations.
We'll be the content project podcast, and you guys be the fucking losers podcast.
Oh
Fuck
my
you guys.
God.
We're
I'll be my own
it-
thing.
We're spelling the
Fuck you
losers
guys,
with
I'll
a
do
0 and a Z.
Oh, okay.
Because fuck you guys and fuck the regular social
That's my email.
convention on writing letters.
That's my email.
All of us at the same time.
I was looking at all the Jim Carrey movies that Herb is wrong about. Is what I
Jim
was
Carrey,
about,
okay,
so.
it's like you need to have that sense. Like you need to have like that sense of humor to appreciate Jim Carrey and it's like
James
typecast.
Carrey.
Yeah, and you just don't
Something
have that
Herb
kind of
doesn't
sense.
No, I don't have. It's ridiculous. It's fucking.
Alright,
Like, how the fuck is that shit
That
funny?
was not Jim Carrey at all.
No.
No, but like it's literally that type of humor.
the problem
Like,
is,
Wow.
Like the faces and the facial expression and the type of way he exaggerates his joke is.
can you do
literally
that one
type
more
of shit.
time, Mike?
No, I can't.
No, do it one more
No,
time.
it's on camera.
Okay.
I think it's whack.
No, you have to do it.
You're whack.
I'm not
Moving on, back to this Matrix thing.
Back to the Matrix thing.
We never actually talked about it.
Well, we kind of did. Okay, So-
nice.
going further on the Matrix thing, right? So the idea is like, so let's say we find out that we are inside of like a made-up reality, right? Like it's like, oh, you know, we're in a simulation. We escaped the simulation, right?
I think I'd
but
kill
here's
myself.
the problem. Here's the problem, right? You can never tell that you're still in a simulation. Once you find out that you were in a simulation at one point, you can never know if you're still in a simulation or not.
Would you kill yourself?
Oh,
though?
that's so true.
Like you'll never what?
No, for real. Actually, think about it. It's like
I would not kill
everything you
myself.
know is fake. Literally, all the relationships you have, everything you think you know is all fake.
Depends if you value whether or not it's real
Hey.
is important.
Yeah,
No,
right.
but I
Fucking every teenage girl is right about having fake friends.
but I think it's more about like how like because we're actually not thinking about this, but like the shock value of discovering this
Shock
could break
value.
your mind. It could actually break your mind.
But
think
I
it could.
feel like for me, like, I would still take life as what it is. And I feel like knowing it's fake, I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter because that's all you have. That's all you'll get.
I
My
think
new goal is to take control of the simulation. I want to be able to manufacture my
That's
own
when you
shit.
go crazy
in the
if you're
simulation.
trying to.
That's
Once you
Neo
have
shit.
that
That's some
power,
toddler beating shit.
once you
right
have that power, then it's then you would lose some.
Yeah, but like, okay,
Yeah,
like,
see,
like,
he's like-
it would, I feel like that would be fun for like it'd be fun for like a week.
Oh, it's like
but then
cheating in a
you'd be,
video game.
yeah, but then you'd be like,
Yeah, exactly.
But then it would get old really quick,
Yes.
and then you
It
wouldn't have an
ruin-
equal.
It ruins the game.
Yeah,
like in video
exactly,
games, if
right?
you throw cheats.
Because life
but-
is a game.
I think it's like
Then
kind of
you
like the
gotta
equivalent
die.
of having a lot of money.
Here's my thing, right? So you get like you get the ability to like control the simulation. Now it's like I can explore shit. I can go like across the universe and not die and like just check out like.
Yeah,
what
but you're by
is
yourself though.
involved.
That's no fun.
That's true. There's
You can
there's
basically be
enough.
a god.
There's
in
enough that
existence.
maybe lasts you your lifetime.
That's true.
It.
Yeah, but how long do you live?
I think.
Regular.
I think. Oh, okay.
You
You
live
live
all in this space. Why do you
You're
make
like-
the fucking rules?
Turn-
Regular.
Turn flying mode.
Dies 6 days later from an aneurysm.
Turn flying mode on. Go into space. Dies. Oh shit! Forgot to turn on God mode. Goes
Okay, but for real though,
Good joke, Mike.
somebody besides me.
Shout out to Mike, guys.
What do
On
you
that
know?
good joke.
Yo, for real though, I think Michael should be a comedian because that type of shit is the type of shit that's better than Jim Carrey right there. That shit cracks me up. Cracks me up.
Somebody please.
Mike as a comedian on stage, though, I'd love to see that because he'd just be like, he'd tell his own joke and he'd be like, can you guys believe how many fish there are out there? And then he'd be like,
I would say if I said a joke that was really funny to myself, I would laugh nonstop. Maybe not on stage.
His middle-aged lady laugh. It's like,
If it's like just like this number of people and like I know everyone, if I tell a joke that's only funny to me, I'll laugh.
That's
Big time.
cool, man.
What if you're by yourself? You're by yourself, like you put
Yeah.
your socks on. You put your socks on.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah, so I laugh really hard.
yeah. Damn, that's pretty wild. Like I hear that shit in the morning. Like if my room was next to yours and I hear that shit in the morning, like I know you just woke up and you're putting your socks on.
No, I do know when Michael wakes up.
He does that shit.
Yeah.
He laughs like that.
As soon as he opens up Reddit in the morning.
Yeah. That's so.
I bet that's actually what happens every time he comes. He's like,
If I look up some like deep fried meme or something, it'll like you don't remember deep fried memes?
I don't know what it is.
The ones that are like
Deep fried memes?
where it's like
Oh,
like
shit,
everything's like kind of like blurry and hard to see and everything's like orange
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
it'll be like, wow, I didn't get my cheeseburger and cheeseburger will be like warped out huge.
No, you painted a good picture.
The fact that just described a made up meme. He's got back in a middle-aged woman over a fucking
He
made
had no
up
punchline and made me laugh either.
Actually, real quick, you know who's a really good comedian?
Jim
Mr.
Carrey.
Bean.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Bean's
Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, Mr. Bean is some shit. He's one of those few people in the world that I don't want to die. Because if he dies, it's just like I would die.
Why do you want so many people to
Everybody else
die?
I was just thinking
Alright,
about
yeah.
this.
Fuck him.
Hey, who's your top 10? I don't want to die.
Mr. Bean.
Number
That's
11.
one.
Number 11, toddlers, because they're the first to die.
Holy shit. Anyways, I can't do this shit on the spot, but for me, Mr. Bean is.
Okay, who else is on the list? Are any of us on the list?
Fuck you guys, man. I'm talking about celebrity. Like, for example, Samuel L. Jackson. When he dies, I might cry.
Oh,
Mike,
Really?
Yeah. He's
I don't know,
like,
because he's like, okay, it's not like it's not sad, but it's like,
nah, he's a dope motherfucker. He's actually dope.
he'd say
He's
that,
in
he'd
your
say that
top
about himself
10.
too.
He's in your top 10. He wouldn't give a fuck about you, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who you
I
are.
don't give a fuck.
He wouldn't give a.
Wait, do you think Mr. Bean knows me? Mr. Bean?
I love how you haven't brought up your family at all.
Yeah, that's
No,
like,
I'm-
family and friends.
I'm talking about celebrities here. Like, celebrities.
Your
purely-
mother should be the only
Okay.
celebrity that's important to you.
Holy fuck, this kid. No, I'm talking about like people you admire or like people like you see on television or just like not
Doesn't
family members.
admire
That's not
his
fair.
mother.
That's not fair. That's not
You
fair.
don't admire your mother?
Holy shit! I'm done with you guys. I'm done. I'm
I'm
dropping.
gonna
Yeah, I
bring
can talk
this up
about
to
this.
her.
What?
I'm gonna bring this up to her.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
At
Call
your
her.
next meeting.
Call her. She'll be like, who the fuck?
Do I
are
have your
you?
sister's phone number?
Holy shit. Anyways, Mr. Bean is on that list for me. I think he's really dope, and if he died, I would actually cry. Maybe.
Yo, yeah, this actually, I like this. What's your top celebrity that would you would be
Lamar.
really? Kenny?
Who?
Kung Fu Kenny?
Kendrick
Oh
Lamar.
shit, for real.
What about you, Mike?
It's hard to say it because it would. I think it would take more than the celebrity to make me cry.
Mike's like, Paul Walker. Oh my
Yeah.
god. He starts crying.
The bar
Like,
doesn't have to be crying.
Something that would shock me, like
Yeah,
or
like,
like it's
I
like
was-
expected,
you
but
know
I'd
what?
be upset. Is if like Jimmy Page, like from Led Zeppelin.
He's gonna go soon though.
He's gonna go soon.
Dude, there's only ever been 2 people who I consider celebrities who have passed away where I've actually been like shook.
Yo, Stephen Hawking's.
That didn't.
Yo, that shit shocked the fuck out of me, man.
Both of them.
I remember where I was. I was doing the dishes.
Another one.
And he's walking, all of a sudden the cup slides out of his hand. Hits the ground. Stephen Hawking must be dead.
No. The cup falls out of my hand, and suddenly all yours, boom, boom, boom. Somebody opens the door. It's my roommate Christian. He's like, Stephen Hawking's died. I'm like, oh shit.
Is that actually what happened?
And I start crying. It was tears.
So the only 2 that have shocked me have been Robin Williams.
I don't know.
I like Robin Williams, but didn't really.
Not
it
like
was
that.
shocking. He was very young.
Yeah, my dad told me that on the way home from work. And I was like, and like
Damn.
the thing is, he also
He's a really good
he
guy.
also the way he died too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
I guess.
so like that adds to it, I think.
Mhm.
Also, and this definitely won't touch as close to home as, but celebrity to me, my favorite baseball player growing up, Roy Halladay.
Oh, yeah.
Never even heard the name.
Great.
You really make him feel. You're really helping the grieving.
Thanks. But yeah, so
When did this happen?
like 6, no less than that, 3 months ago.
Oh, 3
So
months ago.
basically,
Yeah.
he's like he was one of the best pitchers in baseball, and then he retired.
Yeah.
And literally, he like flew a plane, and he lost control of the plane. He crashed in the sea,
Freak thing.
and he died. And
Damn.
like, he left like 2 kids and a wife.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's pretty wild. Did they recover the plane?
Did they see his mangled corpse?
Oh,
Is that what
sorry,
you're
no, sorry. I mean, they recovered the corpse. That's what I meant.
I was like, that's like the
body,
most
not
dad.
the
That's like the
fucking
most.
situation.
He's gonna be such a good dad because you know how dads are always like, "Is the car okay?" Like when there's a
No,
car crash.
but like they
But he
do
was
that
like,
shit.
"Did they
do that
recover
shit.
the plane?"
One of the
They-
funniest
they
things
go
he
look-
thought
they-
he
they go
fixed
look
his
for a corpse. They
kindness
look for
by-
Yeah,
Yeah,
they I think they recovered a
What the
corpse.
fuck? Was that not a normal question? The plane crashed. Did they recover the corpse?
It's
The way you brought it up and the way you worded
Yeah,
it.
okay, I said
wait,
plane.
wait.
Okay, alright, it's cool.
It sounded like you were like, "What was the plane okay?"
No, it's fine. The
But
plane is gone.
anyway, very sad, very sad. George, what's yours?
I'm honestly been trying to think of stuff, and all the ones, the guys, people I can think of are already dead. But for real,
You're just depressed.
the one that shook me the most was fucking Mr. Rogers. And I know
Okay.
I was a child, and like I didn't like he'd already died like a long time ago, but I was like maybe 7, and then it was like yeah, Mr. Rogers died, and I fucking like instantly, I'm done. I
Yeah.
fucking cried because like Mr. Rogers was my fucking idol as a kid.
yeah.
And now that I'm older, I'm like researching some shit on like Mr. Rogers. Like holy shit, Mr. Rogers
Yeah.
was a fucking saint. And like
Yeah.
not
The
just
new
like
movie.
Yeah,
about
that
him
new
is
movie looks really good.
Yeah.
I've never.
Oh
when
my
did he
lord.
die?
What's it called? Will You Be My
George
Neighbor?
is 7.
That's
Yeah,
the name of
yeah,
it.
that's it.
He
When
was
did
actually
he die?
very well animated.
That's so
in that one
George
movie.
is 7.
Oh, is that
not before that.
Yeah, you
said-
way before.
Because like when did the show stop? I never watched the show. I
Really?
I know who he is,
Is-
but I never watched.
I've never watched the show.
I watched fucking
But-
Dragon Ball Z.
What's interesting though is but the biography or the video or the movie,
The documentary.
the documentary. Thank you. That's coming out makes me want to learn more about him.
Right.
So
I
had
was
trouble-
also
good
gonna
show.
say it's funny how you guys remember like 5 years ago like Bill Cosby died or probably 10 years ago Bill Cosby died on the internet like once every like few months.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I
guys
was just
remember
gonna
like, oh,
say,
Bill Cosby
Bill
died, and then
Cosby's
everybody, like, people would post,
He's
like,
just-
rest in peace, Bill Cosby on their Facebook
yeah.
pages, and now if Bill Cosby died now, no one would give a shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Some people there's
Nah.
some people that.
Are you still a lover?
What is this
No,
about?
Not after that 3 points he pulled out there. That's
Or when he walked out of the
ridiculous.
courtrum when it
Yeah.
was a mistrial, he goes, hey, we're on his way out of
Is
a
that actually
mistrial.
true?
Yeah, there's a video of it.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
like legit on his way to
Oh my
court,
God.
he was smiling. It's just like,
So either he is innocent,
Innocent?
highly unlikely, but
Yeah.
or he
He's-
doesn't understand.
Is
the
he not?
weight.
Sorry, I don't want to like. I don't know if he isn't he convicted at this point.
no.
No, no.
Haven't like 40 women come forward and been like he drugged and raped me?
Oh yeah.
So
I don't
that's
know.
Like,
if
where
it's-
there-
is it
you know
rape
what?
or is it
Innocent until
sexual
proven
assault?
innocent until proven guilty, but where there's smoke, there's fire as well.
Yeah.
But maybe. Sometimes people like pile on. But in the situation, there's
Yeah,
been
you're
too many
absolutely
women.
right.
There's been too many women in this
Yeah.
situation. It's just too many people.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely.
Like 1 or 2 of them are.
There's
like,
so
that
many,
is-
but like if you start going back, like it was a different time. There's obviously like good people and there's bad people, but like
oh,
but, like, you know,
revelation
like,
of the century.
shit like
Mike
that
Awesome.
was like more common. Like a lot of like icons probably would be guilty if they were caught doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, so
uh,
with the Me Too movement, you've seen so many people go
But
down.
that,
right?
that doesn't make you forgive.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
like
doesn't make it any
spe-
better.
well, sexual assault or like rape, of course, has never
Most of the
been
cases,
okay,
I
but-
think,
Just never-
they described him like forcing to have sex with them,
Yeah.
basically.
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, or like in the case of like no, in the case of Louis C.K., his situation was like
wow.
he didn't like basically what he would do is he would like take girls into like hotel rooms and
Didn't
he
he,
would
like, jerk
close
off
the
in the
door
pants?
and then he just like started jerking off in front of them
yeah,
and that's just so like weird.
That's so
But apparently his thing was more like he never actually forced anyone to stay, or like he never actually raped anyone.
It's like you can
but
go
he,
whenever you want.
But basically the thing is he abused his power.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Right?
still
Like-
sexual.
like, and-
it's still.
Oh no,
that's
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I am not defending Louis C.K.
Kurt,
whatsoever.
you wanna-
But
I'm,
Like, do you want to be devil's advocate?
no, not at all. I'm actually really, I'm actually
he
really
doesn't even need to be devil's advocate.
He
It's
can
just what he
just
thinks.
speak
He's
his
just like
mind.
I hate women.
No, because Louis C.K. is the type of shit that like he'll say provocative shit in his comedy, but you think because he's progressive enough in his mind that this shit is only said as satire.
you'd think,
or
right?
Yeah,
comedy.
that's like there's
You
that
think-
one screenshot that they always show of him where it's like a screenshot of him and has like the news like title like underneath it says like public masturbator or something like that, or it says masturbator or something underneath as like a joke because it's like he's a
Oh,
comedian
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
But it says like masturbator.
No,
and
he
it's, like,
did a skit
that's-
on that.
Yeah, he has a ton of skits.
Yeah,
on
he
that.
had a skit like I think it was for the end of some shit where it was like he was a public masturbator going against like an advocate for not touching yourself at all. Like it was a whole skit.
I
like,
saw like
yeah,
a
but then
5-minute
it
video.
looks really, really bad now.
I think
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
actually on like a news channel where like there was a woman, like a very like,
that was
Christian.
the skit.
Was that a skit?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was so funny because I
Yeah,
thought it was.
It
real.
looks very legit, but yeah.
God, I'm such a fool. But yeah, no, that was a weird time. It's definitely slowed down a little bit now, but like that Harvey Weinstein.
But do we know though? Because
Something
Louis
happened with
C.K.
him
is
really
very-
recently.
Louis C.K. is he's a very recent artist in the sense of like he achieved that stardom and that level of fame fairly recently.
I think he's probably been up there for
He's
10
been up there
years
for a
at
little
least.
while, yeah.
10 years?
I heard his first skit probably like when I was like.
Comedians
like
are,
like
are
13
weird
years
kind
old,
of
probably.
famous too, right? Like
Yeah, they're like normal people famous, but not normal people famous.
yeah, like you don't hear about them until something happens or they release something that's like got really big.
Oh,
Yeah.
But like besides that, they're usually just like they're kind of very big inside there.
They're-
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also one that was fairly recent, Aziz Ansari.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that
but
one's very weird, though.
That was
that
just
was
him being
weird.
awkward,
No.
and
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
and
I,
she overcalled it or something.
I think she
Yeah.
overreacted literally because literally at no point did she say anything like and even then he didn't force himself onto her or
Even
anything
then?
like that.
Yeah.
He backed out. Like my opinion is like if you have an issue with something, you need to communicate and tell somebody something or all. But it's not excusing the fact that whatever action the person might do. But even then, I still feel like the actions he did were within the realms of somewhat reasonable.
Even people
Is
who
this
are
Louis
like
C.K.?
No,
no,
this
no,
is
no, no,
Aziz
as
Ansari.
Aziz
Aziz.
Ansari.
Aziz.
Yeah, because like even
Yeah.
people who are advocates for like all that, like the Me Too movement
Yeah.
and all that, were saying like
Oh, yeah.
like this, that you can't like you still
Yeah.
have to talk. Like it's
Yeah.
still a relation. Like it's
So
you're
yeah,
still
and
meet
obviously
people.
like there are nonverbal signs and stuff like that, but there's a gray line,
yeah.
and like
She's crying.
There's I think one school.
That's a huge sign.
She's
Yeah.
crying.
That's a red flag. What are you
Oh
sad
my
about,
God.
me?
Yeah, that's horrible.
bad.
There's one school somewhere I think in the States where they're either have it out or it's coming out where it's an app where you have to both consent on it, like to like be together.
That's a
Oh,
good.
nice.
That's it. Is it
no,
is it an elementary
that's
school?
So weird. That's so weird.
I
Like
don't know. I think it's.
Is
Like,
it like
if you guys are like that, then you guys
So
don't mind
it's-
doing
I feel
it.
like that's more so like a tool, like
Yeah.
Like,
if a
'cause,
dude,
like-
if a dude could like abuse you or make you like a victim, you
Yeah.
could do this like beforehand and then
Yeah,
get out of
exactly.
it.
Yeah, but it also
honestly, that
helps,
just sounds
like,
like bullshit.
it
Yeah.
also helps guys kind of too because like like
Yeah,
it
you know
Help
what?
them,
You know,
but
I
can
actually-
be bad.
I actually
Yeah, but-
don't. There is actually a fair amount of sexual assault that happens on both ends. And
yes, but I'm
especially
saying
the-
more so for like it would also like obviously like they do happen sexual assault and stuff, but there's a lot of times where they'll say, oh, this guy like after they had a consensual seeming so encounter, they'll be like, oh, I was drunk, you raped me.
Yeah.
When it's like they were both
and yeah,
consenting.
and you know what? I talk to my girlfriend about this sometimes. How that's actually like almost to me. That's so not that specifically, but even just like lying about being sexually assaulted or anything.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that's almost as bad as doing something like that.
Oh yeah, you
Because-
ruined someone's
because
life.
exactly right,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like and I stand by that too because like it's to the point where it's like it's not only ruining someone's life, but it's also so disrespectful to people that actually go through
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that, right?
absolutely.
And it makes them less. It makes their accusations
Yeah.
less valid.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
their
yeah.
plight seemed less.
Yeah, exactly,
I have
right?
a story that can go without names, but
Why are you pointing at me? I can go without names. That you
at
pointing
a, at
at
a
me.
school anyway, a specific school that I know about. There's this girl, and she accused her teacher of rape,
Yeah.
and he was of course fired. And like there were still like legal things going through. He wasn't in jail, just because I don't remember how it worked.
Is this
Yeah,
at
but
the
he was-
town
he
of
was-
E?
He wasn't able to work.
Is it at the town
Yeah.
of E?
Stop!
Fuck off.
Is
He
it at
wasn't
the
ex-
town of E?
Stop!
That
He
doesn't
wasn't-
give it away. That's fine. That's
He
fine.
wasn't able to work like ever again as a teacher or anything with education. And then in later years, she came on and said she made it up. She just didn't like him, type thing.
Yeah.
She was using
So-
it to.
Yeah.
You're allowed to like. It's okay if you like don't say exactly, Sam. People know
it,
this
it
is a-
is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
town of E.
I think it was actually in
Estevan?
New Mexico City.
No.
He said E. He said
Yeah.
E. He said E or V.
Quit trying to fucking guess it, her.
I said
I
Esteban.
know it was
Have you ever heard of
described as
Esteban,
rape, but
Saskatchewan?
it was
Yes.
something. It was something that was definitely a terrible misconduct that
So
he was
And
never
even
able to
if-
teach
and
again.
I heard
never
a-
able to teach again, and everybody in the community
And
hated him.
I know of a very similar situation that one of my teachers from that's from Quebec. She told me that when she was teaching over there was a teacher at her school that like was everybody's favorite teacher.
Yeah.
Like everybody loved him, except there was this one girl who always got like really good grades, and like the type of girl that would like go to the principal and cry if she didn't get her way.
Yeah.
And then like the principal would be like, "Oh, honey, I'll give you an A plus," you know?
Yeah.
Right. So like she'd get her way that way, right?
Hustle.
But he was just like, "No, I'm not gonna give that to you." So
Yeah.
she literally was like, "Oh," she was like, "Well then," and then she called the cops and told them
Yeah.
that he raped her.
That's not hustle.
What did you say?
I said that's not hustle because I said a hustle to the top.
Oh yeah, it's not a hustle, no.
No, that's not hustle.
But basically, it got to the point that like, he obviously lost his job, and then his wife left him, and
Yeah.
he didn't have any control over his kids or anything.
Yeah.
And then she came out 6 years later and was like, "Yeah, I was lying."
Yeah.
happened.
And
That
even
type
if
of
you get
person
cleaned like right away, of
deserves
your
to go to
report-
jail. Deserves to go to jail.
Oh yeah, like that one
Yeah.
woman was going to. It was a big news
But-
thing
but
when
here's
she,
the- here's
because
the
the guy
thing.
served jail time and then.
What's sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but what's really difficult about sending that person to jail
She did.
is that so by saying that she cleared his reputation, right? She
No,
cleared his.
but that's the
but-
thing is,
Oh.
technically,
What?
but once you've been
Send
called
send
like
that
a
bitch to
rapist,
jail.
even if everyone's like
Oh.
huge announcement, this guy that was fake, this guy's a rapist, people will never look
Oh,
at you
okay,
the same.
yeah,
but
this
okay,
is-
that's absolutely true. But it does like, it definitely helps,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
If she comes out and says no, it's not true.
Okay.
It definitely helps. And the thing is that you're never gonna get anybody to do that ever if they know they're gonna get immediately arrested if they admit that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's like
so
it's
that's
like
what's difficult about that.
it's like me and Sam are friends, right? And then
Uh,
I don't know why I picked Sam because he pointed at me earlier, so I'm mad. Anyways, so me and Sam are friends, and then somebody comes out and accuses him of like dropping pills and raping people, and I'm like, oh fuck, me and Sam are so close, and he's raping people on the side. Fuck that guy. I'm not trying to fuck with this guy, right?
What's
5
my
years
name?
later, what?
What's my name?
What's your mean?
Yeah.
What's a mean? What is a mean?
He's telling me I'm raping people on the side.
Yeah.
Hey, your
Yeah,
main
we do for
business was
me.
taking.
Oh,
pills,
your
so-
main. You're going to university.
your main business was
Getting your education.
Yeah, church.
You know, you looking like a normal boy. Exactly, church.
looking like a normal boy.
But then
Okay,
on the
anyways,
side, okay.
anyways.
That should be a new thing. it's just me and my boys looking like a normal boy.
Hey, look at this. I got caught up in that shit. But yeah, so
Can a freestyle for us?
maybe later. But yeah, so I learned all this shit about what Sam does, and then I don't fuck with Sam for like 5 years, right? And apparently somebody tells me, oh shit, I lied. Sam didn't pill me. Sam didn't tie me up and none of that shit. So. And then, like, the relationship I have with Sam will ever be strained. Like, I will
Absolutely.
never, like, okay, of course, if I talk to him, I'll feel
Exactly.
ashamed. I'll be so ashamed of myself that, like, we can never be to the way it was.
So like
okay.
the last 5 years of seeing me, you saw me as like a
Yeah,
rapist. So
rapist.
any
That's hard
interactions
to
you
undo.
have with me,
Yeah.
you would try and take them negatively.
Yeah,
But-
and I might
So you
still
still
not
have
let you
those.
around my
There-
girl.
but obviously there's also still a point to like if the person who was the original accuser comes forward and says that hey, that person, like, obviously, like, it does make the situation better.
Go to jail.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
time is the podcast at, by the way? What? How long?
53. I think.
Okay,
shit,
I was just
already?
thinking because we talked a long time about rape.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah.
We hopped on that real shit.
Yeah,
so
we-
quick.
yeah.
Yo,
we started off
it was
so happy.
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby's bringing
You know, we
people
went from
down.
Bill Murray to Bill Cosby. It
Ah.
was transitions. But yeah, that was a fun topic. I had fun talking about this, to be honest.
Really?
I didn't have fun. I
It's a
just
fun topic.
No, it's
Bert's a bad guy.
guys. It was a conversation, and we were all actively involved, and like we all exchanged opinions, and I thought there was some dope opinions,
There were.
and it was dope.
I think it's pronounced op onions.
opinions. Damn, I've been doing this shit wrong my whole life.
It's okay, you're French. You excuse.
Yeah. Bonjour, croissant.
Jim is-
Oh shit. Are you trying to flex on me?
Pal.
Let's talk about something completely different, please.
Let's do a
That-
BuzzFeed survey.
A BuzzFeed survey?
George, speaking of rape,
Yeah,
Speaking of rape and earlier Nazis.
yeah.
Yo, You want to do a BuzzFeed quiz? I'll check some shit.
No,
out.
no, no, he's lying. He's lying. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit to me.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
support BuzzFeed.
Don't do that shit.
No, we can do one
Okay,
together.
okay.
BuzzFeed quizzes are fun.
BuzzFeed is kind of ridiculous a little
We
bit.
can, we can shit on it.
Like
I
BuzzFeed is.
shit on
Yeah,
BuzzFeed.
like,
I like this.
I'm
topic
very
that you brought
neutral.
up, though.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, what kind of food are you?
I'm a fucking orange.
No, you have to do the quiz.
Vitamin C, man.
I found this really funny quiz. Actually, it was before BuzzFeed was a thing. It was back on Facebook. It
Did you
was
guys
like,
hear Herb, by the way?
What?
Okay, he said vitamin C for what kind of food he was.
No, I said I'm an orange, and then you said no, and I said vitamin C, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
I proceed myself.
Okay.
I know with the what
You-
kind of transformer are you and stuff?
No,
You need
no,
to
no,
stop.
No, it was. What's your favorite color? And then the first question. Yeah, and then you'd say it, and then you'd say, "Hey, that's your favorite color."
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's very self-pleasing, in a non-sexual way.
Is this a legit BuzzFeed quiz?
No, this
No.
is before BuzzFeed.
No,
This is
don't go
so
on
bad.
BuzzFeed. We're not trying to fuck with these viruses.
No, we can do it. It's not viruses.
I don't think BuzzFeed has viruses.
No, I don't.
BuzzFeed's shitty, but it'll be fun to do a quiz.
No, people shit on Vice, man. Vice has.
Vice-
Oh, I like
Vice
that
has some
last
shit.
one.
There's a few
That's
things on
probably
Vice that I'm kind of like.
Vice has
But-
interesting content.
Vice-
To me, Vice
sometimes.
is definitely more real than BuzzFeed is.
Yeah.
BuzzFeed's very like.
Some of the stuff is very similar. Sometimes they do like
ones though, where you
BuzzFeed
pick
style
different
stuff.
foods.
Like
And it says something.
they've had some very like
They are the
Sexy
same
as
style
well.
company.
yeah, but some
Sure.
stuff is really good. Like Jesus and Meryl, I'm sure is what you're gonna.
DC Mero is really nice just because it's very unique in the way like they do their own thing, and it's
Yeah.
them. It's them. BuzzFeed, I just don't really fuck with the culture. It's not necessarily the culture. It's I guess it's
The
kind of
culture.
it's kind of the culture. Kind of the culture. Vegan hipsters, type of thing. Type of thing.
Yeah.
For
Type of
BuzzFeed,
thing.
you just offended
Yeah.
everyone.
You have something wrong with vegans?
No, no,
Yeah, what's wrong with vegans?
Oh,
My
jeez.
grandma's a vegan.
Put me on the cross.
Wow. Which makes another. Oh.
Yeah, he tries to dig out of the hole by digging deeper.
No, I go to church, guys. It's all good.
Oh, that makes
It's
it
all
probably worse,
fine.
actually.
All these things about me being bad to women.
You know the
on
weight of what
a
you're
scale of
saying.
sacrilegious to I hate women, how fucking.
You're like, I have holy water in my pocket. Don't even worry.
Is that the wetness I've been feeling?
Yeah, that's not wetness. All night.
It's because it's sweaty in here.
Is it? No, I'm pretty sweaty.
It's because we're a bunch of meat eating men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I touch Herb's knee ever, by the way, in the podcast, because I think I've done it a few times, it's because Herb touched my knee one time to get my attention.
Literally one time, like maybe
The way
almost
he
a month
describes it
ago.
makes it sound worse.
Almost
so
a month
listen.
ago. Almost a month ago, I touched his knee by trying to get his attention,
Yeah.
and ever since then, he always touches my knee. He
He went like
puts his
this.
hand
He
on my
went,
knees.
he went, hey.
No, I wasn't like that. It was like he was
This is
across the
other
room.
knee.
He was across the room, and I took three fingers.
That's worse.
I put them
I
on
was
the
there.
That's
edge
worse.
of his knees. I'm like,
I
yo,
remember
yo.
that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
he
I
went like
watched
this.
him. It
He
was
went,
really weird.
he went like this.
It was
It's
weird.
like it'd be like
It was
it's
because
the,
it was lengthy.
the
and it
couch
was, like,
situation is almost the same as it is now for me just now. He went like this. He went, and I was playing video games. He went, stop, just accept it.
Don't be shy.
Hey,
I like
that's
that.
what he did.
No, I was like, yo, and that's
No,
what
you
he
went,
said.
hey, is this? And he looked mid eye contact.
That is
with me.
kind of weird.
Mid
Okay,
eye
okay,
contact
okay,
with me.
okay, and what he does like this whole Godfather thing where he like takes his
That sounds
whole
cooler.
his whole hand and puts it on my knee like this. Like no one does this to you. If somebody does that shit to you
That's
on the
more
bus,
natural
you
than
run.
this.
My girlfriend does
That's
that
more
too.
natural than
Does she?
this.
Yeah.
No,
She doesn't do
That's
that.
more natural than this.
Yeah.
Marcella, honey.
I feel like you're my grandpa.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit to
It's
me.
like we're good friends.
What? You guys are weird.
See, that's not the.
If anybody's listening to this on pure audio, it's just the guys grabbing each other's knees.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
completely
This is
stopped.
weird.
I don't think we're grabbing each other's
This,
knees.
this
let's be honest.
podcast is audio friendly.
African grandparents don't touch
This
their kids' knees.
podcast is audio friendly.
Don't get too close to the mic.
No, that's okay.
This podcast is brought to you by
You go.
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Gatorade, get paid. Gatorade, get laid.
So guys, do you want BuzzFeed to guess our favorite sexual position of
Guys,
all of us?
Actually, let's do it. Let's do it.
Is it?
Ooh.
What if you're a triple virgin?
Triple
Does it-
virgin.
Well, you guys
matter.
have the same hats, almost.
They're very
Ooh.
similar.
Cool, buddy.
Oh, wow. Wow,
Alright,
Michael.
You got red.
Wow, Michael. That's so
Okay.
Huh. Interesting. One
How
of
are
your
you?
guys'
How
hat
are you
flaps.
taking?
Okay,
it?
guys, we're there's 5 of us, so there's 5 of us, so we can vote on it.
Okay, let's vote.
Okay,
Alright,
what's the?
This is for your BuzzFeed's gonna guess your favorite sex position based off your Chipotle order. Pretty funny.
I'm not even sure.
There-
I'm not even sure
there's
if
no
I know.
Chipotle in Canada,
I'm
so
not,
we're just gonna improvise.
All I order is corn.
I'm not even sure if I know what Chipotle looks like.
It doesn't.
I mean, look at Chipotle.
Anyway,
Relax, guys.
Stop.
I'm
Alright.
Bowl.
Chipotle is like a
I love you,
fucking
Mom.
Mexican
that's wrong.
restaurant.
Imagine Taco Bell, but it's Subway.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Kanye-
okay,
Kanye
okay.
raps about Chipotle
Yeah,
being cheap.
because
It's
can't
like
be choosers
cheap,
to say Chipotle.
It's like Subway, but it's Mexican.
but
I mean,
like also a
look at
sit
the-
Really,
down.
I thought it was
Also
more like
use-
Popeyes.
Yeah, I would say more like a
I've never had
In-
Popeyes.
I thought it was
Scene.
more like
Yeah,
I thought it was
Popeyes.
more like chicken based.
no.
No, it's
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
You see, everyone's learning shit about Chipotle today. You see, you didn't even know it wasn't chicken based.
How are you taking it?
You
It's
fool.
like it's
Okay,
like I think it's more.
so here's the
sit
question,
down.
guys.
Okay, what's the
The first question is, how are you taking it? So do you want bowl, burrito, salad, or tacos?
Oh, see, but this is difficult because I've never eaten at Chipotle.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what are the options?
I
Okay.
prefer burrito as my
Burrito.
favorite factor as
Burrito.
far as Mexican
Burrito,
Burrito,
what
okay.
and what and
Burrito.
what?
Burrito, taco,
bowl.
bowl,
Burrito
and
pass.
salad.
I want a burrito bowl.
Burrito pasta.
I think we have 3 guys for burrito.
Oh wait.
Wait,
Yeah,
do
burrito.
you?
Alright.
So
Oh.
click on it.
Burrito.
Next time, Sam will get them. Marcel.
Okay, what kind of meat are you taking in your ass?
That's not what it says. This is
No,
what,
it
which
says-
kind of
it
meat
says
are you
which
taking?
meat are you taking? So, I mean,
It said, keep saying taking. Like,
Why
what?
ass?
What
Yeah,
are
I
you-
feel like it's so sad. I guess it is
It's
like a
supposed
sex
to
position.
be.
Oh.
Oh, daddy.
Wake up.
Okay,
Oh wait.
there. So the options are steak, chicken, carnitas, and veggies.
I'm doing chicken, man.
Steak.
I would say.
That white meat.
I
Eating
like,
well.
the idea, I like the steak idea,
I'm-
but burrito chicken.
I'd say chicken also.
I'm going steak.
Yo, steak. I always 2 steaks. Okay, so steaks and chicken.
George,
Because
agree
I-
with us this
I kind
time.
of feel like you're the
What do you
tiebreaker.
agree with?
I said chicken.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So it's chicken.
Oh wait, hold up.
Chicken,
No.
rice, beans.
Can I make a
passes.
case? Can I make a
Live
case?
and
I just want
No,
to make a
I
You
agree.
can-
I agree. Steak's good, but
But
chicken, rice, beans is like.
Yeah,
I would
I
take
know.
that more
Chicken,
times.
rice, bean is a nice combination. But the thing about chicken, and I'm a big advocate. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about that shit. But anyways, I feel like steak really stands out in the mix. You know, like
It
you buy
does.
that shit, like, there's some steak in that
Night
shit.
after night, you don't want a steak burrito though.
But it's not a. Oh,
It's not
chicken
night
would
after
be-
It's not
night.
out
I don't know.
tonight.
Chicken
It's
would be
what
a
I'm
lot
hungry
nicer.
for
That's
right now.
what-
The
that's
pussy
what
don't
I-
taste like steak burritos.
Oh no! Night after night is my comparison for like your gut options. what I'm
Chicken
saying.
would be a lot lighter and a
Okay,
lot.
guys,
more
we're
It's chicken,
we
it's
already
chicken.
picked chicken.
It's
Yeah,
chicken.
chicken is
I'm in my case. Nobody
Alright.
helped on that shit.
What's your type?
White rice, brown rice, black beans, brown beans.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh,
Can we all fucking throw beans?
Okay,
out the
wait, can you
window?
say it
Brown
again?
rice.
Yeah, white rice. Or
White
brown
rice.
rice.
Okay, wait,
Fuck.
wait. Say it
Black
again. Say the options
beans.
again.
White rice,
Yes.
brown rice, black beans, brown beans.
I don't know why you can't
Brown
do
rice.
rice
Can you say
and
them again?
beans.
I'm just kidding.
Alright.
What's?
Hey,
I
black
would say
beans.
brown beans.
I would say black beans. Brown beans
take
is
away
like
the
Yeah,
beans.
fuck beans at all.
Brown beans, yeah,
Fuck
brown
beans.
beans
Fuck
is more of a.
beans.
White rice.
Fuck.
Yeah, don't you get beans in Chipotle? Period.
White is rice.
I would like beans
Beans
and
is
rice.
like beans is like the core of like
Don't you get rice and
Yeah.
beans in Chipotle?
That's what I would say. I would like a mix of the two.
exactly.
But also, I think you're right on the black beans. Brown beans are better on their own kind of a thing.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like.
I'd say
I don't
black
like
beans.
beans. I don't like beans.
I never used to like
That's
beans,
whack.
but I've had beans since.
That was weird.
Holy
Alright,
Alright,
let's
okay,
go
what's
with
the vote
brown
at right
beans,
now?
Brown beans,
Yeah.
brown beans, brown
No,
beans.
no, black beans.
Okay, I'm at
first.
white
No one's
rice.
voting
Yeah,
for
white
brown
rice.
beans.
I think
All
we
y'all
have,
all
black
y'all
beans.
going for beans?
I think we have 2 black beans and 2
stoop
white
as far
rice.
as brown rice.
Fuck white
I'm not
rice.
putting white rice in my
I'll
burrito.
settle for brown.
I
Oh,
could
yeah,
do
brown rice.
Okay,
brown
brown
rice.
rice. Brown rice.
Ugh. White rice, if anything.
Shout out to
How
brown
are you
rice.
spicing it up? Guac,
Mm.
queso, pico de gallo, or keeping it dry?
Okay,
I'm
we
keeping
actually
it
need
dry.
Marcel on this thing.
I raw
Say it
dog
again.
that shit.
Pico
Uh,
de gallo.
So you have how are you spicing it up? Guac, queso, pico de gallo, or keeping it dry?
Peso.
Pico de gallo.
Queso,
keeping it dry,
queso's cheese sauce, guac, we know. Pico de gallo is like a salsa, but not spicy.
Queso.
Ooh, queso would be
Keeping
good,
it dry
but I don't
is
know about
definitely
that.
going to be the least lubiest position.
What's pick the what?
Pico de gallo.
Ah, the pick of the guy.
Hey, the pick of the guy.
I can't do it now.
With the boat.
Pick the what? Pick the guy?
Yeah,
Pick
pick
of
of the
guy.
guy.
Pick the guy.
Yeah.
I be kidding at you.
It's like
yeah, I don't know what
non-spicy.
you're telling you. Put up on that shit. Fuck.
That's like your vegetables is in there. Like it's like this unspicy salsa.
Ah, fuck the vegetables, man.
Con queso, I don't
Okay.
know.
Are we
would
keeping it
be-
dry?
Queso,
I'm
queso.
keeping it dry.
I'll go with queso.
I would go with queso
I'll go
also.
with queso.
I think it would be good on a wrap. Actually.
I'll compromise with queso.
Yeah, I'm down with queso.
Well, it doesn't matter myself because it's 3-2.
How many questions?
How are you filling it with your dick?
It doesn't say with your dick.
So you have shredded cheese, shredded lettuce, sour cream, or we're gonna keep it simple.
Sour cream.
Okay, I never heard it because
Fill
I
it
was
with
laughing
sour
at George's joke and I was talking.
Sour cream.
What were the
Fill it with
options?
sour cream.
You have shredded cheese, shredded lettuce, sour cream. I want all.
Oh
of
my
these
god,
options.
this is ridiculous.
This
Or
whole
keep it
quiz is
simple.
like just put it
BuzzFeed's
all in
fucking
there.
If I have
awful.
to choose between those from the first three that I heard because I cut you off again,
There's only 3, and then there's like keep it simple. which-
I would say lettuce because we already have cheese.
The fuck?
True.
Fuck you. I like sour cream.
Okay, I'm saying lettuce.
No, sour
This
cream.
quiz makes your fucking burrito like a fucking beans and lettuce burrito.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what-
actually
That
fine.
sounds like a
Disgusting.
shitty
Oh my
fucking
It's
god,
actually
burrito.
Sam, it's
Go
gonna be
shredded,
really
okay, shredded
embarrassing.
lettuce.
But you
shredded
had
lettuce.
your hat tag sticking out the whole podcast.
That's okay.
Yeah, I noticed that
Uh,
earlier. I thought it was a
Accessory.
style
Embarrassing.
thing.
Are we doing shredded lettuce?
No.
Yeah, lettuce.
Oh,
Lettuce.
what about sour cream?
I like sour cream, but lettuce is already wins.
Lettuce. We
Lettuce.
gotta
You
find
need
sauce
lettuce.
in there.
You need some.
Yeah.
kind of
You need
lightness.
some lettuce, and I agree. Lettuce is needed. Do you want more? So chips and drink, please, or nah, I'm good.
I'll do the chips.
Nah,
and
I'm
drink.
good.
Based on this
Fuck the
shit
calories,
fucking
man.
burrito,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
getting the
have
chips and drink.
Give me that chips and drink. It's probably all.
Oh, guys, we got Cowgirl.
Oh man.
Oh, this is female. This is a female. Quiz?
You.
So, what? How does sex work for you? Do you do it differently than us?
Oh man, I had a fucking long.
Remember when
day.
I talked about triple virgin?
That's him.
It's him.
You lost your virginity waited 10 months to grow it back,
Did you?
and then lost it again.
No,
You know
Waited
what the
10 months
quiz
to
was
grow it
about?
back.
Her.
Sex position, not like what kind of like job do you want. Like
I
the
just
job
want.
doesn't count.
I just want Herb. I want Herb to explain to me what he thinks Cowgirl.
What's
is.
cowgirl?
well, it's pretty obvious.
It's just pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
Okay, are there any cowboy hats involved or no?
No, there's lassos involved and no hats. I just like, but no. Yeah, I just had a long day. Jeez.
Do you know? Okay, so but do you know what it is?
What? You're writing it from the top.
You're
You
writing.
are?
Did you say
You
you're
guys?
writing?
Well, no.
He said you're writing her
Okay,
from the
okay,
top.
personally, when I think of cowgirl, I feel like it's being addressed to the girl. So I say, yo, you want to do cow? I guess I'm thinking from my perspective.
You say you
wanna
want to
do
do
cowgirl?
cowgirl?
Do you say that a lot?
Okay, no, I would say cowgirl.
Are you
but
at the
like,
club? Are you at the club and you're like, hey, you want to do cowgirl?
At the club? At the club of all places? I do this in the classroom. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But,
I like how you guys all went, oh, like it's a child. That shows his character.
Yeah.
anyways, but
Yeah. I bet you'd go right up to a woman and say that to her, right? Even if you
do
don't
you
know
want
her.
to do it cowgirl?
Let's
That's
do
what
another
They say it with a
BuzzFeed
Western
quiz.
accent, like,
I think we should wrap it up.
Oh shit! What's the
Yeah.
time? Actually,
I think
it's
we
an
should
hour.
wrap it
minute
up.
6. I mean, hour 6. I think it's
You said that
I think
last
we're
time,
probably
too.
we're probably.
Interesting. Yeah,
Alright.
that's good.
Yeah, we should wrap it up.
So
Is
that
it-
was episode 2 of the content project.
That's
yeah.
what we've been
Oh
calling it.
shit, we're gonna do better.
So should we? Do we have a Twitter?
No, we
do we have a
haven't
Facebook
made it
fan
Twitter.
page?
We do not have
Oh,
Facebook.
Okay. Think about following us on all of those platforms.
We'll make
Once
them
we
before
make
this
them.
goes up, probably,
Sure.
because the first one hasn't even gone up.
That's
Yeah.
a lie. It won't happen. I'm telling you guys. It won't happen.
Holy shit!
All right.
This
You guys. Does anyone else have any personal shoutouts?
this one's a
Do,
bit of a
do we
downer.
want to?
Let's shout out Herb's personal YouTube channel
Oh.
again. Toilet Bowl Productions. Shout.
Shout out to Terrible Productions.
Add me on Snapchat at herbaymununu.
That's right, yeah.
Add me on Snapchat.
Hit up. You can find me on Twitch
Oh yeah.
at SlayerOn117.
Nice.
You can follow me on Instagram at Marlaugh. You can find Sam at
Sam_Gatormson.
on what?
Yo,
You don't fuck with Instagram really?
Not really. No.
I'm at
It's all
Dawson296.
Okay. Yeah, it's
We
all
can-
memes.
I thought
can add
296.
We can add these. Yeah, that's me on Insta.
Mike Dawsey 69. I love my
Triple X
I
Pussy
love my
Slayer
mom.
69 Triple X.
But we'll probably from now on, instead of having to say each of these each time,
Yeah, we could just,
can
like,
add
drop
them
it
on
Yeah,
screen
it's all it's in
Yeah.
the description.
and in description.
Yeah, we can do that too.
But this is fun for
But
them.
yeah, so I think that's all the shoutouts. Are we the people that say subscribe at the end of videos?
I gotta pee.
Subscribe, smash that motherfucking like button.
Smash that MF and
You know what? Actually,
like button.
fuck you guys. Don't subscribe to our shit. Fuck all of you.
Please.
Yeah, I think that's it, right?
Bobby's playing.
All right, let's wave it out.
Yeah, peace.